Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy here. TheChrisPhoenix, giving my week 2 NFL 2013 prediction video. And first off, I'll start by saying what a week 1 it was in the NFL. Got a few picks wrong. For example, the Eagles, Redskins I got wrong, and some other games I got wrong. But nonetheless, not a bad week predictions. But you know what? It is week 2. So let's start off with the first Thursday night game on the NFL Network. Yeah, anyway, we got the New York Jets, Geno Smith, and the New York Jets going to New England, taking on possibly a Danny Amendola-less New England Patriots. Now, the Patriots fan, I'll admit, he did not look good against the Bills. Yes, we won, but it was an ugly win. The wide receivers just weren't doing so well. Julian Edelman was probably a more consistent wide receiver, even though he missed a couple of passes. He did get 2 touchdowns. And, Geno Smith looked all right against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So, division rival, both teams are 1-0, and it's early in the season, but still. And the defense of the Patriots didn't look that bad either. Looked all right. The Jets not too shabby either. But nonetheless, should be a good game. But I'm going to go with the Patriots on this one. Next, you got I'll start with Sunday night games Thursday. I got the Rams going to Atlanta, taking on the Falcons. The Falcons, man, I thought they were going to beat the Saints, but that was not the case. And the Rams, they got a nice, scooped out a little win against the Cardinals. Over another game I got wrong. Should have known. Living in Arizona, you should know. The Rams always sneak in a win against the Cardinals, but anyways, should be a pretty good game. But I think Matt Ryan and the rest of the Falcons will get back on pace and they will win this one. So go with Falcons. Next, you got the San Diego Superchargers. Superchargers goal. Taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Both teams played on Monday Night Football last night. Eagles won. Chargers should have won, but yeah, look, same old Chargers. So that they got the win, and then defense just collapses really. But anyways, should be a pretty good game between these two teams. Boy. I'm gonna go with the Eagles. So I'm going to Philadelphia. It should be a good close game, but I'm going with the Eagles. Next, you got the Cowboys going to Kansas City taking the Chiefs. The Chiefs won last week. Then again, they faced the Jacksonville Jaguars. Nice. The Cowboys looked very impressive this Monday Night Football against the New York Giants. So, that being said, the Cowboys. Next, you got the Miami Dolphins taking on the Indianapolis Colts. Colts barely squeaked out a win against the Raiders. Pretty surprised by that. The Raiders did play pretty well against them by losing. Dolphins. Oh my god, their running game is horrible. Like, who the hell does this team have at running back? Like, no one. Lamar Miller? You telling me you remember one running back rushed the ball 10 times for 3 yards? I know you're facing the Cleveland Browns, who have actually a pretty good defense, a decent defense, but still. Oh god. We're gonna go in this game. I'm actually tough. This could go either way. Screw it. Go with the Colts. Next, you got the Tennessee Titans going to Houston to take on the Texans. Ooh, Texans. Like I said, they barely beat the Chargers. Who I think a lot of people could say this Chargers are not really a playoff team. Titans did fairly well against the Steelers, and I picked that upset. People were like, "Oh no, the Steelers are gonna win this game. What's wrong with you?" No, I picked the upset. I picked the Titans to beat the Texans. I picked to beat the Steelers last week. Excuse me. They're facing the Texans this week. There we go. Division rival. I'm going with the Texans. Just because it's in Houston. But next we're going to go to the Redskins going to Green Bay to take on the Packers. What is going on with RG3? RG3 was so sloppy last night against the Philadelphia Eagles. He just was inconsistent. He was banged up left and right. I know he was just coming off of an injury, but still, he looked rusty to the least. The Green Bay Packers they have a win against San Francisco, but that defense is still bad. I'm sorry. Like, I know Colin Kaepernick is one of the bright, young quarterbacks in the National Football League, but still, you allow over 400 yards from him. Oh my God. They beat Pete Manning, then Tom Brady, they Drew Brees. It's Colin Kaepernick. Nonetheless, Packers are still very physical defense, particularly with AJ Hawk and Clay Matthews. Excuse me. But I'm gonna go with the Packers. Next, get the Cleveland Browns going to Baltimore, taking on the Ravens. The Ravens, they got embarrassed against the Broncos to say the least. They just got embarrassed. Plain and simple. You know, they haven't beat up Jacoby Jones for I think what 3 to 4 weeks. So that's a tough loss for them. Really Torrey Smith, their only wide receiver. The only guy that Joe Flacco really threw the ball to because that's because obviously gone for the season. Anquan Bolton's having fun in San Francisco. Um, but nonetheless, the Browns, they just can't score the Browns. I don't know what's going wrong with them, but nonetheless, I'm gonna go with the Ravens in this one. Next up, the Carolina Panthers going to Buffalo, taking on the Bills. Panthers almost beat the Seahawks, surprisingly enough, and the Bills, they almost beat the Patriots. So, it could go either way here, but I'm gonna go with the Panthers on this one. Next, you got the Minnesota Vikings going to Chicago to take on the Bears. Vikings defense did not look good against the Lions. Their offense didn't look good against the Lions either. And I think they will struggle against this pretty good Bears defense. Jake Cutler was very good, particularly in the fourth quarter, against a pretty good defense in the Cincinnati Bengals at home. So I'm going to go with Chicago with the Bears. Then we got the Saints going to Tampa Bay, taking on the Buccaneers. Buccaneers had that win in New Jersey against the Jets. It didn't work out so well. Saints, pretty impressive win against the Falcons. Um, Buccaneers, they have that piece there. I don't know what's going on there, but I'm going to go New Orleans. The next game, you got the Detroit Lions going to Arizona, taking on Cardinals. Lions scooped out a win. Reggie Bush, 100 yards receiving on Reggie Bush last game. Pretty good. Arizona Cardinals played alright. Across the farm looks good. Larry Fitzgerald, man. Larry Fitzgerald must be pretty god right now. He actually has a quarterback that's doing football, and he showed it against a pretty good Rams defense. Um, really, this game is a toss-up. Because the Cardinals' offense is alright. The Lions have a good offense. The Cardinals have a decent defense. Lions don't really have much of a defense. Sue keeps on hitting everyone and their mothers. Still getting fined. I don't know how that son of a gun is not suspended, but you know what? It happens. So that's screw it. I'm going with the Cardinals. That sounds crazy, but actually, typical Cardinals. Oh man. Oh god. Gotta go with the freaking Lions. I don't know who's winning the game. We can't give it to anyone, but I know the Lions. Screw it. Next, you have the Jaguars going to Oakland, take on the Raiders. At first, I'd say the game's a toss-up, but really the Raiders have been pretty impressing last week. And the Jaguars, let's face it, they're going to be the worst team in the National Football League. I know it's only 1 week, but they're going to be the worst team in the National Football League. They're just horrible. Anyways, I'm going to go with the Raiders in this one. The Raiders get the first win of the season. Next, got the Broncos. This is the battle of the Manning brothers. Finally, Peyton versus Eli in New York. Denver Broncos go to New York, take on the Giants. The Giants, they're banged up, they're sloppy, they got no running game. Hell, they just signed Brandon Jacobs. That's right, Brandon Jacobs is back on the Giants. David Wilson keeps running the football, and yikes. And Denver Broncos, this team looks good. And this is scary. As a Patriots fan, I can see easily the Denver Broncos going to the Super Bowl because, their defense is alright. The defense is alright. But their offense is incredible. I question their running game because is it Ronnie Hillman? Is it Monty Ball? Is it Sean Moreno? Who's starting at running back? But really, when you got Peyton Manning, you got Wes Welker, son of a bitch, Daenerys Thomas, and you have Aaron Decker. That is an amazing receiving core right there. And you got future Hall of Fame without a doubt Peyton Manning throwing you the football. Not bad, particularly in the regular season. So I'm easily going to go with Denver Broncos. He has a pretty good Sunday night game, the battle of the top two defenses, in my honest opinion, in the NFL. San Francisco 49ers versus the Seattle Seahawks. And this should be a great game. Colin Kaepernick, Russell Wilson, two of the best quarterbacks in the National Football League last year. Should be entertaining to watch. Ugh, it's a hard place to play in Seattle. Um, 49ers are a good team. So this is tough. Oh god. I think just because it's in Seattle, and Seattle's a very tough place to play when you're a road team. I'm gonna go with the Seahawks. I know my gut is saying go with the Niners because Kaepernick's so explosive and everything, but the Seahawks still have a good defense. Like I said, hard place to play in Seattle. Russell Wilson's not too shabby. Marshawn Lynch, one of the best running backs in national football. He struggled last week, but I think he'll redeem himself. Even though against a pretty good rushing defense, the 49ers, I'm with the Seahawks. Last but not least, the Monday night game. Steelers, Bengals. Both teams are 0-1 to start the season. Steelers, that team is just. I don't trust their receiving core. Antonio Brown's okay, but they're still without Heath Miller. I mean, God knows who the hell. They still have Isaac Gregory starting running back. Like their defense is old as hell. The Bengals, yeah, they kind of tell with a pretty good Bears team. Their defense, I like it better than the Steelers. And AJ Green, at least you got a receiver, pretty good receiver in this game. So, and let's face it, Jarvis Green now looks like never fumbles. So, I'm gonna go with the Bengals on that one, and that's my week 2 predictions of the 2013 NFL season. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Comments, tell your picks down below.